So today at the Bitcoin conference, we are with Rockstar, and you can with his attire in white. I mean, he is one of the most demanded individual, where everybody just want to have a click with him because, you know, Satoshi's. If you understand how Satoshi Nakamoto operated, he kept his life private. He kept his identity very private, and he was very humble and full of humility. Why? Because if you see the kind of conversation he had, he actually kind of tried to give us a message that even if you do well in Bitcoin and maybe in future, still try to keep your life private because it is very important. And privacy, by the way, is the basic fundamental right of an individual. And all these cypherpunks, if you go by their thought process, they wanted to keep their life very private. And even if these cypherpunks during the Satoshi Nakamoto era, even Hall Finney and even if people were aware who they were, but they hardly made any public appearances and they kept their life very private. I want to understand from Rockstar that how important it is to remain private, have a full of humility, and if you can tell something about Satoshi Nakamoto, if Satoshi Nakamoto would have been an individual, what message he would have given to the humanity, what you have learned personally from Satoshi Nakamoto's life?
Well, I can't speak on behalf of Satoshi, but definitely for me the humility of Satoshi is very inspiring, and the act, in my view, like that's most important when it comes to talking about that is the fact that he didn't sell any of his Bitcoin, right? It's privacy is separate matter, but the fact that he didn't sell, those coins are as good as lost from my perspective. Like that's the most humble act of Satoshi. Now, when it comes to privacy of individual, for me, like people always ask me, why do I wear a mask and all of that? And I tell people it's COVID-19, right?
COVID-19, yeah.
So, but in all seriousness, it's more about that I want to keep my likeness for my private life. So when it's public appearance, I want to, disconnect that whole identity from my private life. And I think a lot of people get that because you have the separation between private and business life, right? You're not the same person, your private life and your business life. And to me, as complexity increases, as society keeps going in more, puts more demands on individual, that separation of identities will become more and more important. And that's what cypherpunks realized, which is why what you were saying in the intro, a lot of cypherpunks really take care of their identity and how they present themselves to the world. So it's really about that. And we don't have much time, but I hope I gave at least good intro into my thought process.
Yeah, absolutely. So Rockstar, I'm sure you must have entered into Bitcoin at a very early this thing. How is I don't know. I mean, maybe I feel that maybe before 2017, 16, if you can just throw some light when you entered into this space, and how do you feel today? I mean, all this journey, is this like an overwhelming feeling to see how things have evolved, what ups and downs you have seen in life, and obviously, what is your reaction of your family? I mean, they believed in you initially, and now what is their feeling altogether? Now they say, okay, thank you that you entered earlier.
I'm glad you say, like Indian people, they always worry about family, right? It's always that pressure. No, I keep all of that separate. That's why my identity as Rockstar is separate from my private life. And just I don't go there.
How early you were? Like, I mean, if you could.
How early you were? As someone that was on Cypherpunk mailing lists and cryptography mailing lists, I was obviously very early. It's just that I had different identities. Rockstar identity starts from 2017. And when I see the progress that was made over the last 15 years, I love it, man. I love also seeing a lot of people joining us recently, and a lot of them are joining because of price. Even President of US LARPing about Bitcoin and whatnot. In my view, it's all good because people believe that they will somehow make Bitcoin serve them, but what's really happening is that they will serve Bitcoin. everything that's happening with these strategic reserves, it's a Trojan horse, because majority of Bitcoin will always be no KYC. And I love it, man. For me, I just wish the success that Bitcoin has blessed me with, I wish that for everyone, really. So you may think you're too late to Bitcoin, like you're not. Just join in, contribute, serve the best you can, and things will go well. We still have way up to go from where we are right now.
Yeah. What makes you more happy? More institutions entering into Bitcoin, or more retail entering into Bitcoin and learning self-custody? What makes you more happy?
I mean, for me, it's all about individuals. Like to me, I was in a position as a young person where I didn't have a lot of individual freedom, and through technology and through Bitcoin, really, I came into a position where I do have like full individual freedom, and that's what I want for everyone. So for me, it's not about like number go up, it's about freedom go up, but individual freedom. So you see Bitcoin as a tool to empower your individual freedom. Like that's what it's all about.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we are so blessed to meet somebody who was from those Cypherpunk list.
Yeah.
I mean, this is such an honor. Such an honor.
Honor is
It's such an honor to be standing alongside somebody who was part of that Cypherpunk list. It just kind of gave me goosebumps. So if you can see that. You can see those.
Listen, forget the
I don't know.
Get my business
No,
card.
yeah, so
Yes.
absolutely. It's such an honor. Such an honor. Thank you very
Thank
much
you,
what
sir.
you did for what you did for us. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll keep doing it.
Yeah. Thank you.
And
Thank you.
for the end,
Thank you.
boom.